you're watching this video, you're probably a freshman or becoming a freshman and you're scared to start high school, or you're already in high school and you want to know what you can do better. Well, if you search on YouTube starting high school tips and tricks, you'll see the same basic generic advice of study and pay attention in class. Today, I'm going to show you the experiences I had as a high schooler. I'm currently a junior in high school, rising junior, and I'm graduating class of 2026. So I've been in high school for almost 3 years now. My name is Coach Kamal, and I've encountered a lot of different obstacles and challenges over the course of my high school career. I've had to talk with people and teachers from different places and backgrounds, from all over, from different ethnicities, from races, from different mindsets, different beliefs, and I've had to navigate that. And currently I'm ranked 34 in my school in my class out of the 1,000 kids in my class. So I know what I'm talking about here. But I'm going to tell you exactly what I would do differently if I was starting high school tomorrow. So let's get into it. Alright. So if you're coming from middle school, one thing you should know, probably the most important thing, is in high school, people aren't as close as you'd expect them to be. Now you might just be thinking, okay, well, yeah, obviously there's a lot of people, so they're not going to be as close. They're not going to be as close-knit and tight as friends. But there may be 1,000 kids in your high school, and the chances of them gossiping about each other, at least one person, is 100%. 100%. In my experiences, I've heard all kinds of people gossip from all over. And the people you least expect gossip to: the jocks, the athletes, the nerds, the girls, the guys, whoever, everyone. And so I see people gossiping about every single type of person, and every single type of person gossiping about someone else, about their teacher, about a future valedictorian, about a future CEO, about whatever, about successful people in the school, people who are failing, people whose grades, what are their grades like, all kinds of things. And if you just listen, you'll be able to hear that too. But what I can tell you is that it's best to stay out of the way of this gossip train, I guess. It's inevitable. Gossip is inevitable. People will gossip no matter what. And I'm not going to say, I've seen someone's social life get ruined or their life get ruined because of a rumor or something like that, because I've never seen that. Maybe it happened, I didn't know. But I will tell you that I've seen it ruin some relationships, and people will stop talking to each other because of something another person said to another person, I guess. So an experience I've had personally with gossip is I'm sitting in class and I'm talking to one of my classmates, and then another classmate comes in from another room, I guess, and she starts talking and whatever, they're talking, and I'm just sitting there. And as the other person leaves, the one sitting next to me is like, oh my gosh, she's so annoying, I hate her. And then if you talk to the other person, they'll say the same thing back. And it's just a ruthless cycle and vicious cycle. And if you're ever in that situation, what you have to do is just nod your head and be like, oh, okay. Don't disagree. Don't agree. Don't say anything. Just stay neutral. Do not be biased at all. Even if the other person is right, if you say you agree, the other person's going to hate you. No matter what, you have to stay neutral. It's best to stay away. The smartest thing you can do is not engage. Do not engage. And do not tell anyone about the person that was gossiping. Do not say, oh, this person was gossiping about you. Unless, if you're going to do that, you have to bring the other person with you and confront them face to face. The next most important thing I can tell you about is sleep. Sleep is essential for teens, for physical and mental health. Teens should be getting more sleep than adults, around 9 to 10 hours of sleep. So, for me, before my freshman year started, I made sure my sleep schedule was right. Number one, because if I didn't have my sleep, I wouldn't be able to focus in class. Because I've experienced that in previous years in middle school, where I would stay up the day before school started or whatever, and I would barely get any sleep, and my sleep schedule was trash, and I hated that, so I did not want that to repeat at all. So this year, I decided I would do something different, and I would fix my sleep schedule. And I'm so grateful that I did, because it gave me the opportunity to focus in class. And I saw some of my classmates who didn't take that same opportunity. And in class, they were tired, lethargic, keeping their head on the desk. The teacher was telling them to get your head off the desk and stop sleeping. And on the first day of school as well, mind you. It's the first day of school and people are putting their heads on desks already. But for teenagers, you need at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep, meaning you need to be in bed for at least 11 hours. And realistically speaking, that is not possible at all. To be in bed for 11 hours, if you're in school from, let's say, you get up at 6 a.m., you get out of school at 3, get home at 4, eat, shower, do your homework, maybe you have a sport, you finish all that around 8 o'clock. By the time you shower, eat dinner, get ready for bed, it's already 9 o'clock. There's no possible way you're in bed for 11 hours. There's literally no possible way because you have to be up at 6 a.m. the next day. So that's just a problem with school. There's nothing really you can do about that. But what you have to do is fix your sleep schedule. So the last piece of advice I can give you is to pick challenging classes. This may seem like, what? What do you mean pick challenging classes? What I mean is to pick classes that are hard for you. If you're thinking I'm going to pick easy classes and get a free 100 or get a free A and boost my GPA, you're thinking wrong. You want to pick classes that are hard for you so you're not bored in class. During my freshman year, I had an algebra class. It was 9th period, and I'm sitting in the back of class, and it's completely boring. The teacher's talking about stuff that I already knew about, how to graph, how to do equations, and on these subjects, I already knew because I took it in middle school. So if you're in the process of picking your classes, or you already picked your classes, or you're going to pick your classes, make sure you pick hard classes. Number one, you're not going to be bored in class. Being bored in class is the worst feeling ever. And the solution that I came up with is to pick hard classes so you're not bored. You're occupied. And the second benefit is the connections you're going to make. You're going to make friends that are really smart, and compared to other classes where the people may not be as smart, and that's okay. But the people taking harder classes are, yes, they're going to be smarter. So you are who you surround yourself with. That means you want to be around the people who are smart in your school. It's just going to make you smarter. It's going to rub off on you, kind of. So those are the 3 pieces of advice I can give you. Stay away from drama. Stay away from gossip. Stay in a consistent sleep routine, sleep schedule. And pick hard classes. This last one may seem a bit weird, but I'm telling you, you have to pick hard classes. Or not even hard, challenging classes is a better word. Pick challenging classes. You don't want to be bored in the back of class, scribbling on your phone, on your notebook, scrolling on your phone. It's a bad look. So pick hard classes, make friends, and get to work. Alright? If you're watching this, you're kind of like my younger self. Probably. So hopefully the video helped you. And if it did, make sure you like it so other people can see it too. Thank you. Bye.